Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about prime factorization. If you missed my last video, I would recommend that you go back and watch it on greatest common factor, GCF, because it has a lot to do with this next part. So I showed you GCF last time. Now I'm going to show you prime factorization. Prime factorization is when we break down a number down into smaller numbers that are all prime numbers, which are numbers that can only be divided by 1 and themselves. So here is an example for you, but this is just the written out one. I'm going to do an example now. So I'm going to scroll up. So let's pretend you needed to do prime factorization and they gave you two numbers. So 36 and 40. Oops. Okay, so you have two ways of doing this. We just did GCF, and let's do GCF first so you could see greatest common factor. So the way you're used to it is you just do the multiples. So 1 times 36 is 36. Then you have 2 times 18 is 36. 3 times 12 is 36. 4 times 9 is 36. And 6 times 6 is 36. All right, so there was your 36s. Let's try for 40. So you have 1 times 40. Then you have 2 times 20. 4 times 10. And 5 times 8. So normally we would do all of this and then end up with the greatest common factor, which is in this case 4, right? So that's how we are used to doing GCF. Now I'm going to teach you how to do it with prime factorization, which is a prime tree. So I'm going to switch up my colors. So let's look at it down here with prime factorization. So you would have 36 and you would have 40, right? So what times what equals 36? Well, 6 times 6. But is that done? No, you need to break down more. So 6 times 6 is 2 times 3. Then break down the other 6 and it's 2 times 3. Then we need to break down the 40. So you have 40 over here is 4 times 10. And then you have to break down the 4 more. So it's 2 times 2. Let me draw a line so you guys don't get confused. Then you have to break down the 10, which is 2 times 5, right? So the way you write out your answer is from least to greatest. So for instance, 36 was 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. And then 40, I'll do it down here, was 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. So you would find the greatest common factor, which in this case would be 2 and 2. But you're not done there. You would have to multiply it. So 2 times 2 is 4. And that's how you get the greatest common factor, which is the factor tree prime factorization. Or you can just do it the way I did it the first time, which is this way. This way, if this makes more sense to you and it's easier for you, stick with this plan in orange. If not, you can always just do the factor tree and break it down this way, whatever makes more sense to you. Next video, I'll do a worksheet if you want to practice some of these problems. Thanks.